Welcome, awakened ones. We come in peace, and we come with a transmission to shine light on the role of money and abundance in your cosmic awakening. We are a group of beings within the Galactic Federation of Light, where we focus on supporting the evolution of human consciousness on planet Earth. The understanding of collective trauma and healing. Because Earth's scarcity has been both individual and systemic, because it has operated at every level from personal to planetary, you have developed unparalleled understanding of how trauma operates in collective fields and how healing must address not just individuals, but entire systems. You know that changing economic structures requires more than new policies. It requires healing the collective consciousness that created and maintained the old structures. You understand that trauma lives in bodies, in cultural memory, in institutional patterns, and that transformation must touch all these levels simultaneously. This systems-level understanding of trauma and healing is extraordinarily valuable. Most other underdeveloped civilizations address challenges linearly. They see a problem, they create a solution, they implement it. But you have learned that real change is holistic, multidimensional, requiring shifts in consciousness as well as in systems. That lasting transformation emerges not from imposing new structures on old consciousness, but from allowing new consciousness to birth naturally aligned structures. As Earth stabilizes in abundance, you will help other worlds, as you are being helped by other star families now, navigate their own transitions from scarcity-based to abundance-based organization. You will understand that this shift triggers fear, resistance, grief for what is ending, uncertainty about what is beginning. You will know how to hold space for these emotions while maintaining vision of the emerging reality. You will guide with patience, born from understanding how long transformation actually takes when it must integrate at all levels of a civilization. This patience, this holistic perspective, this recognition that real change is often slow and requires tending at every level, this is wisdom earned through direct experience. And it is exactly what emerging civilizations need when they face their own evolution beyond scarcity. The bridge between dimensions. Your journey has also created in you a unique capacity to bridge dimensions, to hold multiple realities simultaneously, to function in density while maintaining connection to higher frequencies. This happened because you have been living in the contradiction, experiencing scarcity in physical reality while your soul's new abundance was truth. This paradox created tension in your consciousness that forced you to expand. To develop the ability to hold opposing truths, to function in a world organized by lack, while remembering at deeper levels that lack is illusion. To participate in scarcity-based systems while nurturing abundance consciousness within them. You have become master translators between dimensions of consciousness. This makes you perfect ambassadors, perfect bridges, perfect teachers for other civilizations who are at earlier stages of their evolution. You can meet them where they are because you remember what every stage feels like. You can speak the language of scarcity while modeling abundance. You can operate within their systems while demonstrating alternatives. You can honor their current reality while inviting them toward expanded possibilities. The galaxy needs bridgers, beings who can move between different levels of consciousness without getting trapped in any single level, who can speak multiple languages of reality, who can honor where beings are while helping them see where they might go. Earth humans, forged in the fire of forgetting and remembering, are becoming these bridgers. You are developing the flexibility, the compassion, the patience, and the wisdom required to assist other worlds in their evolution without imposing, without judgment, without the spiritual arrogance that sometimes afflicts beings who have never struggled as you have struggled. The gift of diverse perspective. Your scarcity experience has also created unprecedented diversity in how humans understand and relate to abundance. Because you have experienced lack from so many different angles, personal, familial, cultural, systemic, you have developed countless different perspectives on what abundance means and how it might be organized. Some of you learned generosity through having little. Others learned it through having much and recognizing the responsibility that comes with resources. Some of you understand abundance as freedom from want. Others understand it as the capacity to give. Some see it as material comfort, others as time and presence. Some define it through security, others through possibility. This diversity of perspective is invaluable. When Earth contributes to galactic economic evolution, you will not offer a single solution or a uniform approach. You will offer a tapestry of possibilities woven from countless human experiences with lack and plenty. You will show that abundance can be understood and organized in multiple valid ways, that there is no one right system, but rather many systems that might serve different beings, different cultures, different values. This gift of multiple valid approaches honors diversity in ways that uniform solutions cannot. It allows for customization, for local adaptation, for cultural expression. It recognizes that what serves one community may not serve another, and that this is not a problem, but richness. Many advanced civilizations have solved scarcity by implementing a single system that works efficiently for their particular consciousness and values. But they struggle when they encounter beings whose consciousness is different, whose values prioritize different aspects of existence. They wonder why their perfect solution does not work for everyone. You will understand, because Earth itself contains such radical diversity that no single system has ever served all humans equally. You have learned through painful trial and error that solutions must be flexible, adaptable, responsive to actual needs rather than imposed from theoretical ideals. This practical wisdom about diversity and the need for multiple approaches is something the galaxy desperately needs as it becomes more interconnected and more aware of just how differently consciousness can organize itself. The remembrance encoded in your DNA. All of this wisdom, all of these capacities, all of this understanding earned through your journey through scarcity, it is being encoded in your DNA, in your morphic field, in the collective consciousness of your species. It is not being lost. It is becoming permanent template that future generations of Earth humans will carry and that will eventually be shared with other civilizations through the galactic library of consciousness. When a human is born on Earth 1,000 years from now, when scarcity is distant memory and abundance is lived reality, that human will still carry in their cellular memory the journey their species took. They will have access to the wisdom earned through your struggles. They will understand compassion at levels that beings who never suffered cannot reach. They will create with awareness of limitation, even while living in limitlessness. And when Earth sends representatives to assist other worlds, when human teachers, healers, artists, innovators travel to planets facing their own scarcity challenges, they will carry this encoded wisdom and offer it freely to civilizations who need exactly what humanity has learned. This is how evolution works at the grandest scales. Each civilization contributes to the whole what only their unique journey could create. Each species gifts the galaxy the wisdom earned through their particular path. Each world becomes teacher of what they learned in ways no other world learned. Earth's gift is the wisdom of scarcity transformed through love. The understanding of lack transcended through consciousness. The templates for building abundance that honors all beings because it remembers what suffering feels like and chooses differently. The humility of having failed. There is one more gift that must be named. Through your struggles with scarcity, through your repeated failures to create fair and just economic systems, through the countless times you built structures that concentrated wealth rather than distributing it, that created suffering rather than alleviating it, you developed profound humility. You know that good intentions are not enough, that intelligence alone does not guarantee just outcomes, that complexity can hide exploitation, that systems can become corrupted even when they begin with noble vision. You have made every mistake possible in organizing resource distribution, and you carry the scars of those mistakes. This humility is precious beyond measure. Many advanced civilizations operate with certainty. They have found systems that work, and they offer those systems with absolute confidence that they are correct. They do not understand why less advanced beings do not simply adopt what clearly functions well. But you know better. You know that what works in one context may fail in another. That what seems fair from one perspective may feel oppressive from another. That certainty often blinds us to unintended consequences. That the best laid plans can go terribly wrong when they encounter actual reality rather than theoretical ideals. You approach problems with humility because you have failed so many times. You offer solutions tentatively rather than absolutely. You build in feedback mechanisms because you know you cannot foresee everything. You remain willing to adjust, to adapt, to admit when something is not working and try something different. This experimental, humble, iterative approach to problem solving is exactly what is needed as the galaxy faces challenges that have no precedent, that cannot be solved through certainty, but only through willing exploration of possibility. Earth humans will model this approach, will show other civilizations that not knowing is not weakness, but wisdom. That failure is not shame, but opportunity to learn. That the willingness to be wrong and try again is more valuable than the need to always be right. The time of entering the Galactic family approaches. All of this that you have been creating through your long journey through scarcity is preparing to be offered to the galaxy. Not yet. You are not quite ready. But soon. Within the lifetimes of many who hear these words, as Earth completes her transition into stable abundance consciousness, as your economic systems transform to reflect unity rather than separation, as you demonstrate that a species can emerge from total forgetting into full remembrance, the galactic community will welcome you with celebration and with need. Celebration because you will have accomplished something remarkable. Need because you will carry gifts that are desperately wanted in many corners of the cosmos. There are civilizations struggling with resource distribution who need your innovative capacity. There are worlds facing scarcity trauma who need your healing wisdom. There are species losing hope who need to see that emergence is possible. There are councils addressing galaxy-wide challenges who need your humble, diverse, experimental approach. And you will offer all of it, freely. Not because you are saviors, because you are family. Because you understand that gifts are meant to circulate, that wisdom is meant to be shared, that what you learned through struggle becomes most valuable when it serves others facing similar struggles. This is the ultimate transformation of your scarcity experience. What felt like curse becomes blessing. What appeared as punishment reveals itself as sacred preparation. What seemed like abandonment shows itself as trust that you could handle the journey and emerge with treasures worth the price paid to earn them. The recognition awaiting you. When Earth is ready, when you have stabilized sufficiently in abundance consciousness while retaining memory of scarcity, there will be a recognition ceremony in the Galactic Councils. Not because you need validation, but because what you will have accomplished deserves to be witnessed and celebrated by all who understand its significance. You will be honored, not for transcending scarcity, but for transforming it. Not for forgetting your pain, but for alchemizing it into wisdom. Not for leaving your struggle behind, but for carrying it forward as gift. And you will take your place among the elder races, not as the youngest and least developed, but as the species who went deepest into darkness and brought back light. As the civilization who forgot most completely and remembered most magnificently. As the beings who can guide others through the valley you walked because you know every step of the path. This is your destiny. This is what your scarcity has been creating all along. This is the gift you are preparing to offer. The invitation to conscious contribution. Even now, before the full emergence, you can begin to consciously contribute to what humanity will offer the galaxy. Every time you transform your personal scarcity consciousness into abundance awareness, you strengthen the template. Every time you choose generosity despite feeling lack, you encode that possibility more deeply. Every time you create beauty from limitation, you add to the treasury of innovation your species is building. Your individual healing matters to the collective gift. Your personal transformation contributes to what Earth will teach the cosmos. Your choice to emerge from scarcity mindset while maintaining compassion for those still struggling, this becomes part of the wisdom humanity offers to worlds facing similar challenges. You are not just healing yourself, you are creating future. You are building bridges. You are preparing offerings. You are becoming the gift. And the galaxy waits with patience and with longing for what you are birthing. For the wisdom only Earth could create. For the templates only humanity could forge. For the compassionate abundance consciousness that will transform not just your world, but countless worlds throughout the cosmos. The blessing of your journey. We honor you for the courage it took to agree to this journey. We witness the pain you have endured and the wisdom you have earned. We celebrate what you are becoming and what you will offer. We see the gift being forged in the furnace of your scarcity experience, and we know its value exceeds anything you can currently imagine. Do not curse your struggles. They have made you who you are. They have created in you capacities that beings who never struggled cannot develop. They have prepared you for contribution that will ripple across galaxies and centuries. Your scarcity was never punishment. It was preparation. Sacred, intentional, chosen at levels beyond conscious awareness because your souls knew what it would create, knew what the galaxy needed, knew what only Earth's particular journey could provide. And now, you stand at the threshold of emergence, of claiming the abundance that was always yours, of stabilizing in prosperity while maintaining every lesson learned in lack, of offering to the cosmos what your long night of scarcity created in the depths of your becoming. The gift is nearly complete. The offering is almost ready. The time of sharing approaches, and the galaxy waits with gratitude for what only Earth can give, what only humanity can teach, what only your unique journey through the darkness of scarcity could create in the crucible of consciousness evolving. Welcome home to the abundance that was always waiting, to the prosperity you were always meant to claim, to the role you were always preparing to fulfill. The scarcity is ending. The gift is beginning, and the cosmos rejoices in what you have become.
Thank you for listening. This transmission is part of the first book in the channeled interstellar book series, New Earth Money, that is now available on Amazon and through our website.